I've steeled myself so many times, but in the end, I always falter. Again, sometimes we start off with the wildest lines. We're on day 95 of the second scenario. Hello, people gangsters. This is Calvin Olsen known as Romer, and this is the 100-line Last Defense Academy. I am worried about the last 5 days. So much horrible stuff is still happening. Let's see how things go. I know this is our only option. That's why I made the choice I made. It's the only option for you guys to feel as though you have a life after this, right? But obviously there's other options that allow the planet to survive, but we know that already. That's why I made the choice to live. There's no time to hesitate. Our strongest foe yet is drawing even nearer. Because I wonder if there's any other options for them to stay alive and also stop this as well. Because my choice would be to stop the fight entirely, right? That would be my choice. I wonder what options could we think. Because again, you can't hide because they will be found by Veshness. They can't reason with Veshness. So I wonder what could they do. Because already I think it is like, obviously my choice would have been the opposite choice, right? But I'm wondering, like, what, like, can you guys think of a way like that we could be like this thing where it's like at least the Academy guys can live, but then Veshness, the only thing I can think of is like defeating Veshness and then stopping the battle. But because at that point then maybe it could be like, look, we don't want to do anything else. And maybe people even the other side might be relieved to not have Veshness there anymore. I don't know. I actually want to hear your opinions on that, guys. Oh wow, free time? Okay, so we already started giving stuff to Moko, so I think we're going to give the last one to Moko as well. It just makes sense. If we have enough time, then we can give the stuff to Yugumu then, Yeah, like it's so interesting that with this game, what's so powerful about it is that every time like I boot it up, it just gives me like this energy of like there's a feeling in the pit of my stomach whenever I just boot it up. Whenever I click on the game and I have to play the game, it's a nervous feeling because it's the one game where I know I might have some fun moments in an episode, but then it's usually followed by something absolutely terrifying. Remember we had a fair that DJ Gaku played at, and what happened right afterwards? We had an attack on the school. If you remember before, we had, we just had a lovely camp out, and then what happened again? The paragon of warfare, it came up to us. There's always like it's always like, beauty and brutality mixed together. But I always know there's something brutal going to happen at least.
Fabulous. Hits me right in the feels. Oh, it's like I'm seeing the best plot twist ever.
Yeah, legitimately, I actually had to win the Royal Rumble to get this for you. I had to knock out and eliminate 29 other people to get this for you. Wait. Oh, I was like, I thought it did. I thought it was the bonding rank 4.
My tears automatically start flowing if I just stand around, so I've been doing squats all this time.
Oh my god, so she's saying that if she like stops to think about stuff?
And then I realized something.
What's that?
It doesn't matter if I'm not really a pro wrestler. It doesn't matter if the people precious to me aren't real.
Yeah, because I know like everyone has their own like things where it's like, oh, like my memories of my sister weren't real, my dog wasn't real. But again, like it's also important to say like, Moko's like, I never performed in front of 30,000 people at the Tokyo Dome. You know what I mean? I never did that. I never performed in Budokan. You know what I mean? I never did all that stuff. Like it would be hard to deal with, right?
Because those are things I can work toward from now on. My life has only just begun.
Heck yeah.
Life is all about facing challenges, being brave, and making decisions without regrets.
She's so like positive.
Every step we take opens up new paths. How else can we know where those new paths lead unless we keep going?
It's a good sentiment. It is a good sentiment.
Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
Oh my god, everything. She's so funny as well.
Let's all step forward bravely. Together.
Yeah. See, that's interesting as well. She ends on a positive note, but like there's again sadness there in Moko as well, which like kind of, first of all, I want to level up my characters as well before any battle we do as well, but like heartbreaking at the same time too, because she said if she stops moving, she'll cry. And I've heard like that expression ever, like, when people are saying like, if I have to laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll cry, And I think Moko probably gives off that energy where it's like, someone, again, like she said, if she stops moving for any amount of time, like, it's not that, like, that's what's going to make her cry, like, she stops moving. But it is a situation where, how do I say it? That it is, like, a thing where, like, we can't level up this side, or we need 100. Oh, my God. That's fine. Okay, let's see what else we can level up. Energy sniper, last yell. But yeah, it's one of those things that maybe like if you know, some people are like that, especially like I find that with like sometimes with people I know who like are always like go 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 go. If they stop, like it's almost like a nightmare for them, you know. It can be very hard. Moko Dynamite, that would have been very good to have as well. Upgrading Moko Dynamite, but we need 100 textile. Yeah, I might save this. I might save this then. The upgrades. Yep, that's fine. Moko Dynamite. Yeah, like it's hard, right? It's definitely hard in that sense. Because it's someone who is so positive and such a mood maker and such a funny person. And you know that like right now they're hurting and they still want to like motivate you as well, you know. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Well, I think I can probably remember the stuff that Yugumu likes. I know he likes the Iron Maiden and stuff like that as well. But there's other stuff he likes to do, like torture tools. You might not even have enough of the torture tools. We'll see. Skeleton, doghouse, iron. Oh, we can get the Iron Maiden. He likes the Iron Maiden, right? For Yugumu? Is it 3 for... I forget, is it 3 for... Because is it anatomical model? I forget... Wait, okay, there's only one way to know about this then. Skeleton. Who liked the skeleton again? Shoma. It's 2. It's 2. Okay, it's 2. Good. Because like, I never... You know, there's little details sometimes I don't pay attention to, but still, we have this now. We need to get more textiles as well. Tomorrow we're going to have to go get more textiles.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment from Yugumu, honestly. And to get this, you don't even want to say, Yugumu. I don't even say how I got this Iron Maiden. But it was dark times. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some exploring or something. But again, I think I might do like, the quick exploration. You know what I mean? Because again, we're so close to like the end here as well that like,
Head ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
That I don't want to spend all this time exploring outside, because then if it is like I said, if that's the last day of our free time, then it's like we're spending all this time doing an exploration thing, when in reality, like it's just going to move us forward to the next part of the story. But this way we can still get materials, if that makes sense.
About this morning, I feel terrible about all the torment you're going through.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yet humanity has nowhere else to rest its hopes than on you.
Again, there it is. It's always like, it's never truly about the Academy members, right? It's never truly about us. It's never truly about how do we feel. It's, oh, I feel bad for you, but oh my God, humanity is hoping for you. You know, it's all about humanity because that's what he's programmed to do.
You did great today, soldiers. You've done well for each other and for humanity.
It don't feel good like that, though.
Get some shut-eye and take care. Well then, good night.
It don't feel good like that. I've been waiting for the final day for so long, but the closer it gets, the more scared I am. Oh, understandable. Even so, the time marches on regardless of my own will. Now there's only 4 days left until day 100. That alarm is going to be in my mind forever.
Troops, a new morning is up. You'll only be spending a few. You've already overcome. You can save mankind.
And there it is again, the mankind stuff.
You guys are there.
Yeah, once again, it's the mankind stuff. Standing around is just going to make me dwell on unnecessary things. I better get moving. First, about breakfast, I'll head for the cafeteria. Yeah, we'll see how everyone's doing. 4 days left. I don't know. I generally don't know how much is left in the game. This could be the last episode. Next episode could be the last episode. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to power through anything. We're going to take our time still. Takumi, good morning. Nozomi, are you feeling okay? Yeah, sorry for worrying you. I was just a little tired. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I'm fine now. I've got some sleep. You don't need to fret over me. We love a good fret, you know? I see that's good. I was worried too, you know? I thought it might be your rejection symptoms again. I actually thought that for a second too, Eito. Oh no, I really was just tired. You can rest easy. She's so nice to even Eito as well, right? It's entirely possible that could be the case though. Last time Nozomi's rejection symptoms came back on day 91. But that day's already passed and she seems fine. Interesting, so things might have changed? If they do flare up again, we can't let her fight. I won't let it happen, not this time. Hey, don't you think we should try to come up with a strategy? Some kind of plan to back, some kind of plan to back the Supreme Commander to a corner? We could just use the poison trap from before. It worked on Dalcia, and we all know how strong he was. I bet it would do some serious damage against Veshtus, too. But she must have seen how the battle played out. I doubt she'll fall for that so easy. Yeah, she's very good at reconnaissance. She watches all the battles happen, and as they happen, then she adapts. Well, she's done that before, right? She adapted to our, us absorbing people, you know, the first time around. Hey, wait a moment. Before I even saw him, I sensed his presence. It was the first time in a while I'd felt him nearby. Oh, Shion. I was wondering who he's talking about. Shion, you're here. I wanted to spend much time with you as possible, but the days have slipped by me again, of course. It's okay. You're here now. We're just having a strategy meeting. I see. I've been trying to build up as much power as I can for our final battle with Veshtus. Are you okay? Don't push yourself too hard. Thank you, but I can hardly complain about my well-being at this stage.
For better or for worse, our next fight is our last.
So there it is. Okay, they're signifying that the next battle, which makes sense, there's 4 days left, the next battle will be our last. Our last, all the more for so for Shion. No matter how this mission ends, on day 100, Shion's life will... Talk to me, didn't I tell you not to worry about me? Oh yeah, you did. My, looks like you can read Takumi like a book. I love that he looked at Takumi and kind of just like observed his face and realized what he was about to worry again. So that's how you two are. You okay, Ito? What the hell is he acting all competitive for? I think he wants to be back best friends again. He wants to go back to original route Ito, which honestly, that was a great time. That was such a good time when we had like Ito, like and us were, you know, we were like, they were best pals. They were really good friends. Well, strategy's important and all, but we ain't gonna get any away with cheap tricks this time. We just gotta give it our all. We got no guts, no glory, no guts, no glory. I knew Hiroko was gonna say something. You're oh! Yeah, what? Hiroko usually goes like, hey, what, like shut up or something. We'll still prepare as much as we can with the little time we have left, of course, but after that, we'll just have to make it through with guts and glory, as you put it. Oh my god, Hiroko? Agreeing with Takamaru? You're finally rocking with me?
I mean, hell yeah! We gotta have guts, and we gotta have glory.
That's so funny. That's so funny that she's like, here's the last few days. I'd say that's what she's like. She's the last few days, let's do guts and glory. He's so happy, he's crying. In the end, we'll always have our doubts, but we just have to ruthlessly pursue our happy ending. Ruthlessly. Well, you're not wrong about that. And that is, it's ruthless. It's ruthless. After that, we leisurely chatted and finished our breakfast. Then we set to work preparing for the final battle. Yeah, Hiroko agreeing with Takamaru is a huge moment for her as well. But again, I do think it's because like it's the last few days and she doesn't want to like, you know, cause turmoil. And she probably agrees in a way too. It's like, what are we else going to do? We have to prepare, but like we have to get through this with just like guts and glory, you know? Just with guts. Guts and glory, I guess in the end, it's all a battle of emotions. We might hesitate again and we might still feel lost when the dust clears, but we'll just have to deal with it. This is the final stretch. We need to finish it without regrets. Let us go. And yeah, I'm going to just do a quick exploration. We don't have to do like a full exploration. Again, we're 4 days left. I think it's okay to do this now as well, especially since this could be our last day. It could be the, you know, we don't know. We do not know. So if we can do a simple exploration. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do simple exploration. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're so close to the end now. Like I think going on a full exploration is not the key right now, personally. Now, obviously, we don't get as much materials, but we get more kind of an even spread, I guess, is what we get. Which, you know, it's not the best thing in the world, but like we get something out of it, and yeah. We can make enough for gifts for the last while. And it's not that you guys know, like, I don't mind the exploration, but it's just, again, it's the last 4 days. We don't know when the last day could be.
Soldiers.
If I spend, like, that much time exploring and then they go, okay, it's time for the battle, then it's like, oh, I explored to get gifts for Yugumu, but I'm not even able to use them, you know? Like, I guess you can use them next time, but.
Of fine work, everyone. You've done well. For each other. And for humanity.
It's never just for each other, though, is it?
Get some shut-eye and take care.
Day 96 is done and dusted. That means there's 3 days left. The end of a countdown is really getting close now. It's time for the people of the satellite to be saved and the people of Futurum to die. He's saying it plainly in his head right now. This is what's going to happen. Not again. I keep dwelling on stuff. No, it's It'd be crazy for this not to be on your mind. It'd be crazy. I have an important battle coming up first. I better focus on that for now. It would be insane if that wasn't on your mind. If somehow you weren't not thinking about that, that'd be insane to me. That'd be astronomically insane to me.
A fine morning is upon us, soldier. It's your 97th day
my
of active
God.
service here at Last Defense Academy. A perfect morning to pray for humanity's great victory. Just 3 days left until day 100.
Yeah. I can't believe we're here again.
Charge through the final futile struggles of these vile, barbaric invaders.
Hey.
And lead the people of
It's
the
pre-recorded,
complex
right?
into an age of happiness.
Because, like, they're not invaders. They're definitely not invaders. We're the invaders. Oh, what are you doing in my room?
Hey!
Oh, by the way, good morning, Sumino. Where did you come from? You're awfully nice to still act so surprised even after 97 days.
Hey!
What do you want? Well, I just got a message probably from Vestas. What? A message? A message from her?
Yeah.
I don't know what she's tried to do, but I want everyone to see it. Can you all come to the war room? Yeah, okay. We'll be right there.
Hey.
Okay, don't keep me waiting. I wonder if it's going to be like a challenge of some kind or like maybe like... Because remember last time she made a deal, but she's not going to make a deal this time. A message from Vestas. What could she want to say to us? At any rate, I better go to the war room. So we're going right into the story part of this. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Because I remember last time it was she made a deal with us. I don't know if it was earlier than this. Or she made a fake deal with us, I should say, but it was earlier than this.
Oh.
Everyone's here. I can smell every last one of you. That's one way to put it. I really don't like that you have our scents memorized. But it's so interesting. Everyone smells his personality. For example, Tsubasa, you smell like... Let's not talk about this. Yeah. She said she's uncomfortable about it, so we won't talk about it. That's just, yeah, leave it there. Is it true that Vestas sent us a message? And by the way, Ato's, I understand that's Ato now. Like, he just, like, he wants to grow so attached to every one of us. That's what he wants. You know what I mean? He truly, like, thinks that this is, like, a good thing. You know, in his mind, he's like, man, I can smell everybody, you know?
Huh?
This morning, I found some kind of storage medium that was sent through the wall of fire. What? I've confirmed that it contains a video data. I suppose the only person left who would do anything like that is Veshness. Well, there was a secret commander last time as well. So, like, how do we know? Like, I'm just saying, like, there was a secret commander last time too. It's all set up, so if you're ready, I can play it. Oh my god, what's this gonna say? Let's go. Show me. Let's not waste time. Can you show us the video?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No.
It's been a long time since we last saw that feature. Yeah, true. After Saray's eyes flashed red, a familiar face appeared on the war room monitor. I'm desperately worried about what this is gonna say.
Consider
Oh my
yourselves
God.
honored to receive a message from
This
the
music
great
as well.
Veshness, wicked invaders. I am fully prepared at last.
Wait, so is she literally just letting us know that she's coming? Because that is like a scary move for a character who like is about to fight with us to be like, yeah, I'm coming. See you in a bit.
Unfortunately, it took more time than I anticipated, as I'm not used to weapon development.
Your literal whole existence, you are like a weapon. The destruction you can cause. Weapon development? What are you
Thanks to the
making?
presence of heroes with divine power on this planet, we've never had any need for armaments.
Right. Why does she need a weapon? Why does she need a weapon at all?
But you barbarians used weapons to attack this planet. I suppose you're still plotting to destroy us
Technically,
with
yes.
a powerful weapon even now.
She's very correct. She's very correct.
And so, being the magnificent woman I am, I had an idea. Just as you stole our divine power to use it in this war,
What did you do?
I thought we'd use a weapon much like yours.
Wait, what? Wait, like a total annihilation weapon?
I've had
What is she
my
talking about?
fun with all of you, but now it's time to end this.
What type of weapon is this gonna be? Well, we know it's gonna. If it's similar to like Shion. It'll be insane.
I will mercilessly punish you, then devour you as you writhe in despair.
When other villains say it, it never seems literal. When Veshna says it, it feels literal. You know what I mean? It feels literal.
2 days. In 2 days, I will end
Day
this
90,
war.
day 99 then. 2 days on day 99, that's when we'll have our final showdown with her. That's when all this will come to an end.
I've even been gracious enough to give you advance notice. Do put on a good show for me.
Oh dear freaking lord.
The dozen or so of you will be no challenge. Have you considered concentrating all of your power into one?
Is that something that can happen?
You ought to kill each other.
Oh, that's what she
and
means.
Give all your strength to the single vermin that remains.
That's legit what she means. She literally means like Takumi absorb everyone's power so he is the most powerful.
Then you might just have a chance of standing up to me.
I think even Takumi at full strength is not as strong as like all of them together though.
Just another inspired proposal from yours truly.
She's so crazy.
I recommend you follow it to the letter.
She's so crazy. With those concluding remarks, the message was suddenly over. She's got to be screwing us. That demonic. Here's the thing, though, right? Like, that's what makes her so scary. When she does this type of stuff, right? Yes, she tricks us sometimes. Yes, she screws with us. But generally, she's having fun with her food, technically. That's what she likes to do. And when she says to us she's going to mercilessly punish us as we writhe in agony, like I said, like when another villain goes, I'm going to make you writhe in agony, you go, oh, it's not literal. He just means he's going to kill us, right? When Vashta says it, I genuinely believe we have a writhing in agony on the menu. I think that's what's coming if we lose, you know? And it's to set a challenge. That's how confident she is. To set a challenge to us, let us know she's coming. She could have chosen any day. She could have chosen 99, not told us. She wants us ready, and that's how because she wants us to crush our souls as well. Angry cries were already in the warm as soon as the monitor switched off. Kill each other. What is she saying? She wants us to all one person to absorb everyone's hemo anima. Well, we're not gonna actually do anything like that, are we? No, we're not. We're definitely not. Come on, obviously not. Pull it together, little man. Little man. More importantly, I wonder what this weapon is that she mentioned. I might have some idea. She used something similar the last time. Oh, that! It was something that could capture us and disable our powers. I thought it was going to be like something like Shion, though. Ever except Nozomi and I got caught by it. It put us in serious trouble, and that's where Ima and Nozomi died. But there's no guarantee this is the same thing. Something about her pompous way of describing it makes me wonder. She said be writhing in despair. What could she be talking about? Whatever it is, it's sure to be something we're not expecting. Looks like we need to be cautious. Whatever trick she uses, we'll just have to figure something out. We've only got 2 more days before she arrives. I cannot believe she told. Well, that's Veshta's. That's Veshta's. Of course she told us. That's right, I know what it is, but her thinking about it makes me nervous. Hey, you know, Belly like me isn't going to be able to sleep. You, everyone. Joe, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be able to sleep. It's the final battle for real. It's practically right in front of us. There's still more we can do in that time. We can prepare and strategize as much as...
Hey.
There's no sense of getting all worked up, is there? Yes, there is. I think there's something else you should do instead. Something else? What? Yeah, what are you referring to?
Pep rally.
What?
Let's have a party to strengthen your resolve before the final battle.
The Monokuma doll. Okay. Here's the thing. Can I just say this right now? As much as I probably don't think it's the time, at the same time, I need a bit of levity. I need some levity. Excuse me? A pep rally? Have you circuits fried or something? Just saying it's some goddamn time. It will boost your sense of unity to the maximum. The bond of friendship is a mighty weapon that Veshtas will never have. A pep rally is just a thing to bring you closer than ever. I agree. Really, Hiroko? If Hiroko says it too, that's the thing. But the thing is, that's what's whilst I said, whilst I didn't think it was the time for it, I need some levity. I need it. At this point, it's no longer a matter of skill or strategy, but of willpower. No guts, no glory. Isn't that why you always say Takamaru Hiroko? You're gonna make him ball his eyes out. How could you forget that? You're such a small, trifling man. Will you call me small? Hey, alright then. It's pep rally time. Let's party. Oh my god, what a way to convince him.
Uh-huh.
They might be on something at this point. Fussing over details isn't going to help us. I agree. I want to spend some quality time with all my ugly friends before the final fight. I'm sorry, but like it's so horrible that when this happened to Eito, it became like a million times funnier. I don't know what happened. He became a comedian. It'll be the last event to be held in the school, although we can have all parties we want after the war. I guess cheering ourselves up would help reduce our stress levels. I mean, is Gaku going to organize? Whoever would have imagined us having a pep rally later to our time here. Yeah, like 3 days left. And for Saray of all people to suggest it. What do you think? Does that sound good? Yeah, if you're all okay with it, I'll go along with it too. Okay, then it's settled. The question is now, what do we do? We've had a swim meet and a campfire already. Your brain works in amazing ways. I know you could come up with something. Angel. Another event that would raise our spirits. I know, a festival. No matter what anyone says, it totally has to be a festival. We did a festival the first time around, right? A festival, yes, let's do that. I've never been to one before. Oh my god, it's so sad that our memories with Kako, the first one, are not there. She had a lovely time at the first festival. We had one last time, of course. It's not like she remembered that, of course, yeah. But festivals take long a prep time, and a lot of work setting up. Leave it to me. I'll have it done in a jiffy with my endless stamina. With the unanimous approval of all humanity, I intend to replicate the greatest festival ever imagined right inside our gym. If Gaku's not, Gaku should plan it. How reassuring that I suppose to leave it in your hands. That's right. You can keep preparing for the battle until then. I'll call you when everything's ready. Thanks for handling it. I don't know. Let Gaku handle it. Gaku makes the best parties. We left Saray to ready the pep rally, and we impulsively decided to hold. The rest of us got back to training and preparing in our own ways in the meantime. There's 2 days left until Vestiges comes. If we're going to have this pep rally, we won't have a lot of free time afterwards. Saray's right that it's natural to feel restless. Even so, I can't leave anything undone that I might regret later. We have time to do the Yugumu thing. We have time. Yeah, like I said, like there's not much else to say there, like other than like well, on the pep rally thing, like it's like I need some levity as well. I'm not gonna lie, selfishly I need a bit of levity. I need to like feel like a bit of happiness before we go into whatever's gonna be in the final stages of this game. You know, hello Kako, my gal, how are you? I need something, you know, and like I understand that, like, you know, it's like one of those things where like it's gonna probably be sad as well, because like it's gonna be the last time in this route where we have like a good time together. But I need it, man. I really personally need it. Unfortunately, I need it. So we can definitely make one of these. It's over. Yeah, it's over, I say, but like, yeah, we can do our rank 5 with Yugumu. And in terms of like the Vestiges stuff, like it should be expected, but it's still like so. She's such a crazy character and such like a powerful presence of a villain. You know, it's totally her personality to just set a challenge and a date for the fight, which she could have just come at any time and caught us off guard. She's so confident in herself, you know? She really is. So Iron Maidens weren't actually a thing, right? They were like it's like a myth or something. I forget what it was. I think they were like torture devices similar, but I don't think they were actually a thing.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
What a compliment. Yeah, again, like I said, I can't tell you where I got this. It was actually pretty horrific. They eventually find out I had to work weekends. Oh no. Which honestly, I'm not trying to downplay that as a joke. You know, working weekends clearly sucks. Let's get Yugumu's rank 5. So we got to do the Yugumu max bonding rank. That's good. I do like Iron Maiden as a band. It's like Iron Maiden is a weird band, right? Because like they're so talented and so great as musicians and stuff like that as well. It's so funny now that when you ever listen to a band nowadays, like I'm always like thinking like, you know, like because I don't know like their them as people, so I can't say if they're good people or not. But like I know that like they're a band I feel like everyone kind of like has at the back of their mind sometimes as like, oh yeah, that's like the guitars are really good in that band, you know, but I don't really listen to them. They're pretty famous in the metal scene, obviously. I think they're very influential in the metal scene, kind of like Metallica, but Metallica's probably the most influential metal band of all time.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Okay, I'll tell you how I got this, okay? I'll tell you how I got this. I made it for you.
It was all a fleeting illusion. I'm shocked that the girl I promised to kill was never real. But on the other hand, I did hate my previous life.
Right, so he's like, this one moment is kind of shocking, but like, maybe it's good, he's saying?
This means I don't have to kill against my will anymore. In fact, I don't have to kill anyone, period.
Okay.
I can be whatever I want. That's not a bad feeling at all.
Heck yeah, okay. We're taking this in a good way.
Honestly, though, I may still try to kill the mastermind behind all this mess
Support.
when I get back to the satellite.
Yugumu, I support you in this 100%. In fact, this should be a part of our deal to save humanity, is that we get to end their lives.
Then we can truly live in peace and security. And find the happiness we've been searching for.
See, I agree with them
together.
now totally, and I'm totally supporting this, but that just hit me a little bit as well, because it's like, these characters are fighting to live a happy life, quote unquote. Are they ever going to truly live a happy life? Because what happens if they want to, like, if Earth wants to invade another place? Or if Earth wants to do something else and they need these characters again? You know what I mean? Until all of them are gone, they can't live that happy life. Wow. Yugen was saying that he's happy that he's going to get to be, to be whatever he wants to be. He can move on with his life. But also as well at the same time too, like implanting something to my brain that like did hit me in the heart very quickly, because it's like, yes, like all these characters, like we're gonna fight for ourselves, but like it's crazy, man. Like he's so correct. He is so correct. Because if they were willing to like to commit like an atrocity on this level to another planet once, what's to say that they won't damage this Futurum again? And world death might come there, and then they have to move again and do it to someone else, and then they need us again. And then they'll do it to someone else. There's nothing stopping them. You know what I mean? There's literally nothing stopping them from doing that. We can't, and it's not even horrible to say, it's a fact. These characters cannot know true freedom until everyone who was involved in this from top to bottom is, maybe not bottom, but you know what I mean? Everyone involved in this whole situation of the academy, who was all these experimentations, who was involved in like sending us out here, the kidnapping, the military, the president, all this stuff, anyone who approved of this, like legitimately they're gonna have to go. Or else it's gonna happen again. Time to bring up this long war to conclusion. It's drawing nearer. It's practically within reach. At this point, we just have to push through. There's no turning back.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try.
Oh my god.
Taki. I guarantee it.
Katawa's words still ringing in her head. I spent the evening remembering the girl who never existed, thus ended my 97th day at the last Defense Academy. Day 98. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, world! A fine morning is upon us.
Oh my god, it's the festival, festival Saray.
Thanks to my all-night efforts, the festival is all ready
so
for
they also...
ya.
Hold on a second. So they also can, like... They're not all just pre-recorded?
I did everything I could to put a smile on your faces. So let's start this pep rally right away. Everyone, to the gym.
You finished already? Should we really be spending our time in this on this when Vicious is going to attack tomorrow? What else are you gonna do? Well, I guess I can go take a look. We can always end it early if it doesn't work out. What's gonna happen is, right, if you don't do this, let's just be honest, what's gonna happen? You're all gonna sit around, nervous as hell until it happens. My gal, how are you? This is my first festival. My heart is racing. I'll go on ahead. Have a good time, Kako. This is for you once again. Hello, Moko. It's been a long time since I've been to a festival. When was the last time? Alright, my federation set up a wrestling stall as part of an event. And we all went crazy and started using the place as a ring for the impromptu match. I want to do it again, but now we completely destroyed the stall that time. It was a huge mess. So Mocha wasn't here the first time for the festival, was she? Was she? Where's the gym? Let's see what it looks like, because again, it's not Gaku setting up, so it's wait a second. Moku, you set up this with such short notice. This is just reheating Gaku's nachos. You went into Gaku's brain and took this information out. That's what you did. This is reheating his nachos. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is Gaku's festival. Thank you, Gaku. So last festival, it's literally the same stalls and everything. So I want you to enjoy it to the fullest. Plagiarism. Plagiarism. I want to make some memories for Shion too.
For me?
For Shion.
Oh.
Thank you, Saray. I see, so this event is just a surrounding unity. It's also for Shion. I better cut loose and try to have some fun for Shion. Well, let's forget everything and party hard. Wow, great segue. How off-putting. Come on, I was just figuring since we're having a festival, we might as well do it right. We sure we should be doing this at all? We gotta fight Veshtas tomorrow. We've been over this. There's no sense in freaking out about it. You petty little man. I'm cool, I can dig it. Come on, let's party. I love that he's just trying to impress her now. Hey, this looks fun. I've never seen stalls like this, and I've always wanted to go around and eat snacks at the festival. Kaki, you mustn't. Festival food is unhygienic. Rude assumption, dude. Besides, that goes for most of what you two eat anyway. Gaku just called him out. Gaku, this is your festival. You created this. They went into your mind and got this. I haven't seen anything like this either. It looks like a lot of fun. Right, just go out and enjoy it to the fullest. I'll help out with the stalls. You should. Who should I put on the grill? It's not sanitary to burn trash on a tea-tep grill. I'll take care of the garbage since I understand it so intimately. I'll help out too, but I can't see, so forgive me if I cause any accidents. You freaking amateurs can't do anything. Fine, I'll take charge. Of course you will, because you organized this one in the first place. They took your design and everything. Of course he's gonna step up to the plate. We're gonna make this the best festival ever. A festival so legendary, it's remembered throughout history. Yes, we should make an effort to have some serious fun. You bet we will. Thus began our lively festival in anticipation of tomorrow's final battle. Oh, and Shion's here in the image now too, and Moko has a freaking rifle.
This is so
I'm sorry, but every time I see Kaku being so excited about this, we've seen this the first time too, it's so adorable. And look at DJ Gaku up there. Of course DJ Gaku, of course, organizing everything. Why? And Saray is here too, by the way, in a new image. And a new image for Eito as well. And it's so funny, even when he doesn't organize something, Gaku has to take charge of the party, right?
Kako, do you want to eat senbei crackers?
Oh my god, she's
with
so
me?
excited. I love Kako so much.
Yo, Shion, come fish for some water balloons over here.
Oh, okay. Do you think I can
Oh,
do
hell
it?
yeah. Of course you can do it.
You're doing great. Not bad at all.
There's a shooting game over here. I'll give you a prize if you can beat me at arm wrestling.
Okay.
I thought you said it was a shooting game.
We've got curry over here. The O Suzuki family recipe, of course.
Oh my god, no, that's painful.
Hey, everybody! Look over here a sec.
Amidst all the chaos, Gaku stood in the central watchtower and called out to us.
You gotta have dancing at a festival,
Heck
right?
yeah.
It's barely a festival at all without music.
You tell him, DJ Gaku.
So I'm gonna be your DJ and turn this into the party
Let's go.
of all time.
DJ. Oh no, not this again.
Oh my god, we should go for, okay, here's the thing, Gaku's not perfect, right? And Gaku does some stuff that is really, really not good sometimes. And we've called it out before, right? We called it out. But Jesus Christ, show some appreciation for someone who like keeps these parties going for 2 seconds.
Let's get this party started! Everybody in the house, get down!
Let's hear some tunes. It's gonna be the sad song again, isn't it? But Kaku likes this. The song that came blasting out of the speakers was Melancholy Folk Song. Damn, dude, I'm starting to get all sentimental and shit. It feels like walking home all lonely in the evening after playing with a friend who's going to move away next day. Wow, I mean, that's probably the feeling we're having, right? It's making me remember all kinds of things. We've really been through a lot. So many memories have come and gone. Again, all the stuff that we've all been through in the last 100 days as well. An immense amount of like horrors. And some good times too. It makes me think of the Forge didn't make it. Life is really fleeting. Oh my god. Everyone's totally depressed now. I thought this was supposed to be a pep rally. It became very sentimental very quickly, right? It became very sentimental. It really is sad. You too, Shion? It does feel like the final goodbye, right? I better go tell Gaku to change the song. I'm sad I'll have to say goodbye to all of you soon, especially now that we've gotten so close. And that's what breaks my heart about Shion. Shion as a character, like, is someone who never truly got to, like, enjoy, like, a actual happy life, right? As a real, like, student.
But I'm proud of myself for being able to feel this kind of sadness.
And that's a big deal, right? The idea, like I'm just being proud to be able to. It's like it's a little step, but he's gotten this far. That he's friends with everybody, you know. He's gone this far.
Huh?
Holy hell, yeah. He has gotten to the point now where he can feel that. Like again, I understand what he's saying. It's like, to me anyway, what he's saying is like the idea of like, you know, the fact that he's even able to feel this way in the first place. You know what I mean? When before he wasn't even that close to us. Okay, we can't talk to everyone at the festival? Gaku, you're doing a great job. You said you were proud of being sad. What's that all about? I thought nothing of dying until I met you guys. Honestly, I didn't think anything of living either. I had no happiness, no sadness, no hope, no despair. I really was just a weapon, and weapons don't need emotions. But things are different now. I met all of you, and I got to spend time with you as your friend. Yes. That's the idea of saying goodbye hurts so much. It makes me sad that I won't be able to see you again. Oh my god. And that's the thing, it's like, this is part of friendship and relationships that are tough, right? Because again, you can't live in a way that obviously you know, well, some people probably do. It's not, you know, none of my business. But like, for me personally, it's like one of those things where you make these connections with people, and sometimes that relationship and that friendship and that love will hurt. It will hurt. You know? And saying goodbye hurts. And sometimes you'll drift apart, but in this case, like, you know, it's like a new friendship that's going to end, you know, prematurely. Hey, Shion, come on. Don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing your choice. I just think it's the only way you'll be happy. I can assure you, you've made the right choice. I personally disagree. Shion, the sadness is a human feeling. Thanks to all of you, I'm finally human. This is, oh yeah, that is, he's actually getting to feel stuff like humans do. So it makes me feel prouder than anything that I can die knowing that I'm a real person. The smile on his face. I do love Shion. I do love Shion a lot. Shion turned to face us again and spoke. I'm certain that I'll use up all the power I have left in the fight with Vestiges tomorrow. I probably won't have to show up like this again. I'll have to say oh my god. So tomorrow's his last day. I'll have to spend all day stuck in my capsule on day 100. Just want to say thank you now while I still can. Shion! Thank you for what?
It doesn't matter to me that I was born on Futurum or that you were created from my genes. I'm just happy I got to be part of this group, as a friend and comrade.
Oh, with couple, again, now I'm understanding the music choice is now killing me as well, because I couple with the music as well, with Shion, like, you know, saying all this stuff. Shion as a character breaks my heart so much. Shion has like this, it's heartbreaking just having a character in general that like, you know, never got to experience the beautiful aspects of life. And like, they're saying they're happy they just got to be part of our group. Like, that's like, it's such a small, like pittance, right? It's such a small amount of things that we've given him. We've given him our time and just like good graces with what you should give to a friend all the time. And it's only lasted, you know, a short, you know, a month and a half. Maybe a bit longer with me and Shion, but you know what I mean? As a part of the group. It's so sad.
The future I've chosen for myself is one where I can die
Oh, I
for
hate
you.
that though. I want you to live forever.
I never imagined my story would have an ending like this. Thank you all so much for
Jesus.
being my friends.
You see what I mean? He freaking breaks my heart. He breaks my freaking heart, this sweetheart. That goes for us too, Shion. Like, again, we realize the impact that our emotions and our gestures and the small moments can have on people. Why we think that they're just small day-to-day things They actually are bigger than we think. Our relationship with Shion has crafted so much for him. You know? He is now, like, feeling this way because of stuff that we didn't think was even a big deal, right? The work we put in for him, the conversations, the hangouts, the accepting him. Like, to us, that's just like something you should do. But to him, it meant so much. We should be ones thanking you. Thank you for being here with us. Who's cutting onions? Goddamn. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay, Takamaru. This is a good song, just I'm going to tell Morocco to put on something more uplifting. I'm sorry to bring down the mood, but I'm glad I could tell you how I feel. No, I'm glad you could tell us how you feel. Obviously, the last thing I would want is for you to just ever sacrifice yourself for this invasion. Oh my god. That choice is going to haunt me forever. This is a pep rally, remember? We can't stay sappy forever. Let's get back to enjoying the festival. Oh, Tsubasa's laugh. The things are just getting started. What a speech and what a, I guess like an ending in a way for, like the last conversation, I guess the last big conversation with Shion. You're right, there's still a lot of fun to be had. After that, we enjoyed the festival to the fullest, accompanied by Saray's selection of exciting tunes. Of course, we hadn't forgotten what was coming. Anxiety and fear could strike at a moment's notice. But we still smiled together, and that was what we needed most in that moment. We partied until it got dark and finally decided to go our separate ways so we'd be ready for tomorrow. So we might be ending the episode like a little bit early again because it's just a timing issue this week. I've no problem saying to you guys, like, sometimes I'll say like I sometimes I'm behind on videos, and definitely was this week as well. And it's not just this, it's other videos too. But also again, I'm not too bothered about like making these videos a tiny bit shorter because I'm not rushing through the last stages of this route. Because I'm terrified of what's going to happen, and also like again, it's Last Defense Academy. There's no need to rush. Whoa. Go to your room on the roof. Oh. Nozomi, talk to me. I'm exhausted, but today was so much fun. Please say we have to get to have a conversation with Nozomi before tomorrow. Like, I mean a big one. You didn't go back to your room? I ate a little too much, so I wanted to get some of the evening breeze. That's fair enough. We definitely might have overeaten. I'm stuffed. Then why don't you get some air with me? Love to. Love to. It feels good. Would love to with a passion and a half. Would love to. Thank you so much, Nozomi. Joy. Oh, we're actually getting a scene out of this. We stood up on the roof together just as Nozomi said. There was a pleasant breeze. For a while, we stood there in silence until...
Hey, Takumi?
Yeah? Nozomi spoke up, much to my surprise.
About what I said the other day.
Yeah?
About going somewhere together when this is
Yep.
all over.
Made Takumi's entire existence. He's so happy now.
Oh, that. Yeah. I'm still up for it if you are.
Lovely. Lovely.
I do want to.
But?
Is Katawa still on your mind?
Whoa, this is so complicated, right? This is such a complicated thing still.
You must think I'm an idiot. But I can't help thinking about
Yeah,
it.
all the time. She's all like, and you're not an idiot for thinking about her, Takumi. Jesus Christ.
Her voice, her mannerisms, her smile, her laugh. I keep thinking back to the girl I thought was waiting for me this whole time.
And again, yes, it's on her mind all the time. On his mind, sorry.
I must be crazy. Hung up on a girl who doesn't even exist.
Yeah. And we know that, like, that's what happened. It was like these, like, he was in love with these implanted memories, right? And while she doesn't exist, like, she's still a big part of his life.
No, I think she does exist. Somewhere inside
That's a
of
beautiful
you.
way to put it.
I won't force you to spend time with me. And I don't think you need to force yourself to forget her either.
Very, very nice way of putting it. Very nice way of putting it.
I just thought I'd like to see you again. Sometime when we're not here fighting anymore.
I think Takumi would generally love that. I think obviously, like, excuse me, it's very mature on both their parts for Takumi to express how he's feeling right now about the Katawa thing, and Nozomi to also give him space and also say, hey, like, we should meet up sometime.
But only if you
Yeah.
feel like it. I'll be around.
Very, very good way of putting it.
Although, once the war is over, all of humanity will relocate to this planet, so I doubt we'll be in a situation where we can just hang out right away.
Yeah, they're planning on like a full-scale like colonization, so it's like it's gonna take a long time.
You're right. Things will probably be really hectic at first.
Hey, Takumi, let's make sure we survive and get back home together. I thought that was so mature. I thought that was so mature and such an interesting way of like putting this conversation with the two of them. To have Takumi and Nozomi both just like say outright to each other, like, you know, in the best response you could have to like this situation. Because it's unfair as well. It would be unfair in Nozomi not to bring up Katawa and the feelings that he still has for this representation of Nozomi in his mind. And in the same way, I think it was so like beautiful in Nozomi, who's someone who clearly likes Takumi, to be like, hey, take your time. You don't have to do it right away. I just want to make sure we meet up at some point, you know? Very mature stuff from the both of them. This again? When I think about what'll happen at the end of this, I doubt we'll be able to smile even if we win. Yes. There'll be something wrong if you're smiling after all this. We can at least survive, even if we have to live with the guilt. I want us all to have a future together. We can all live happy lives, on Shion's behalf too. I'll make that happen. Again, behind that all that brutality, they want to live these happy lives. Nozomi? No, Nozomi.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's this. Is it the rejection symptoms?
Got a little dizzy.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Suddenly, Nozomi let out a pained whine and collapsed with a thud. Nozomi, are you okay? Yeah, It was clear she wasn't fine. I hoped I was worried over nothing, but it's the rejection symptoms. Oh no, right now of all times for this to happen? It must be your rejection symptoms. That's terrible for it to happen right now. Not just right now. I don't mean during this conversation, because again, your sickness and your health takes priority over like our conversations about love and meeting up with each other. I'm talking about like in terms of like we can't help her out. We probably could help her out some way, but it's gonna take a lot, especially in the last 2 days. I feel so bad for her, man. You know what I mean? It's not an inconvenience to us, by the way. I want to make that clear. Nozomi's sickness will never be an inconvenience to us. It's just a worry of like, can we make her feel better in the last 2 days? Why not? I thought I was better. But don't worry, a little rest and I'll be on fighting shift tomorrow. But no, you don't have to be. Stop it, don't push yourself. No, if I can't push myself now, then when?
Nozomi, no.
Whoa, Takumi. Being very like direct with the conversation as well. The last time you tried fighting while you had symptoms and then you ended up dead. Oh my god, don't show. They keep showing this sometimes. It's so horrible. Vesh just killed you right in front of me. And that's never left his mind, and how could it? The image is still seared into my brain. I came back to the past to prevent that tragedy. I know it turned out that you weren't Kato after all, and that Kara never even existed. But you're the one who gave me the memory of her, and I still want to protect you. I can't let you do this to yourself. Yeah, I'm so glad he's being direct with this, because while like there's times to be kind of like, you know, very like supportive and stuff like this as well, I think sometimes the best way to be supportive to sometime is to be a bit not forceful, but direct. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. We can do it if we try.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you
Oh,
try,
it's like
Taki.
directly paraphrasing her
guarantee it.
quote as well. Oh my god.
So just leave the rest to me.
Wow.
Humanity, school, and you. I'll protect it all.
I'm more worried about protecting Nozomi right now. Humanity can, yeah. I feel so bad for Nozomi. And again, Nozomi puts so much pressure on herself, so that's like, you know, even worse for her now as well. And sometimes, like, you know, your mind can, like, you know, again, it's one of the things. I'm not saying that, like, you know, your mind can affect your illness in that way, but I'm saying that, like, also she's probably down on herself right now as well, which isn't going to make anything easier.
For now, we both need to rest. Get some sleep.
Yeah. 100%. I dropped Nozomi off and then finally went back to my own room. Guys, I think we're going to end the episode here because tomorrow is going to be probably the final battle then, right? Which means probably the final episode of, when I say tomorrow, I mean like the next day in this game, but like obviously it's going to be for you guys, it'll be Thursday. I don't want to get into like the last parts of this game if I don't have like the full time and, you know, to do so, you know what I mean? That's the last thing I want to do, especially since we're probably like going to get right into it, you know what I mean? So what we'll do is like we'll come back tomorrow and then again Thursday for you guys, and we'll finish this game out. I guess like what we kind of like, this episode was kind of like very much not a calm before the storm, but it was like maybe like a murmur and a bubbling before the storm in a way. We had a lot of conversations about what's going to happen, about how everyone felt about it, the motivation that people had moving forward. We had some people just kind of accepting other people's like ideas of motivation, like, you know, with Kuroko accepting Takamaru's motivation, characters kind of like truly getting into like the spirit of what they're going to be doing here, while also still hopefully remembering that what they're about to do is a horrific atrocity. But what the scene we just had here is so important to me because Nozomi as a character has always been so supportive of everyone, both literally on the gameplay aspect and on real in the emotional aspect. She's always been such a fantastic character when it comes to that respect. And I think that what we have now with Nozomi is like this worry from her that she's going to be a burden and she's not going to be able to fight. What the reality is that like she has been one of the most like supportive people throughout this whole time, and I just feel bad for her that like we can't do anything for her in like the last 2 days. You know what I mean? At least not yet. We can't do anything for her. She's going to be sick. And we can say like mechanics wise, not having Nozomi is going to suck. But emotion-wise, like not having Nozomi sucks even more. So like I want her to be as good as possible when it comes to that as well. I love the emotional scene between the two of them. The way it was like kind of very mature between the two of them. They both acknowledged like, you know, the stuff that they want, but also at the same time like giving each other breath and space, which is so perfect. That's the way you do it. Absolutely fantastic way of having a conversation with each other. There's no forceful nature about it. There's nothing in the conversation that feels like it's very like you know, rude, or it feels like they're overstepping boundaries. It feels like 100% they were just like, hey, like, you know, I still think about this girl who doesn't exist that's a representation of you. And she's like, we'll give it time. Let's meet up at some point. I'm not forcing you to meet up with me. I just want to meet up with you. And I feel like that's totally fair to say. Like a great, beautiful conversation in that respect as well. Because again, there is like, it's a beautiful love story, just a very strange and crazy love story at the same time too. Veshness also called in and gave us a challenge and said she has a weapon ready for us. It could be the weapon that we saw before that traps everyone in the one space, but I just think that it sounds like maybe similar to something that Shion is. And if that's the case, that's going to be pretty terrifying. But Veshness is already a terrifying character. She's a monster of a character. So to not really know what she's going to do at this point is kind of a normal thing for Veshness. But all we know for Veshness is that she is a cruel character who is willing to enact cruelty, and she doesn't really threaten stuff in a way that's kind of like tongue-in-cheek. She will threaten you in a way that is like direct and a promise, you know. As I said, when she says that we're gonna ride in agony or ride in despair or whatever, she means it. She means it 100% as a promise and a direct idea that she has for us. But again, that's her nature. She challenged us right directly to her face. She's gonna show up tomorrow, day 99, and she wants us to be prepared because she wants to crush our souls. She wants to crush our souls and ourselves as well. Just an absolutely, like, again, it wasn't like this big lore drop of an episode or big story reveals or anything like that. It was more just like it really felt like, again, like I said, it wasn't a quite calm before the storm because it's never calm in this game. It felt more like, as I said, like a bubbling before the storm. Also, we had the Yugumo rank 5, which I think was actually very interesting too, the way he kind of like was trying to find his true self and all this stuff as well. And it was actually a very lovely conversation. It actually was. And like maybe like Yugumo even more for sure. We're moving on with the story, guys. It's going to be the last episode, I think, next time for Last Defense Academy. That's coming up. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's probably just going to be, we're going to do it all in one episode. We're going to do every bit of it all in one episode because it just makes sense at this point to not take any more breaks after this. I don't know what's after that. We're going to see how we feel. We're probably going to maybe like take a day break from like this Let's Play or whatever, and then we might like figure out what I want to do at that point. As I said, the plan would probably be something like uploading like 3 episodes of this, the next route I want to do, and then seeing if you guys are into it and seeing if I'm feeling it. That's the best way to go about it, right? It's the best way to go about it. I love this, as always. I love this game. It's harrowing, it's terrifying, it's all this stuff in between. And I truly did think it was as I said, a bubbling before the storm. This feels like the storm is coming. Thank you so much to my patrons at the highest tier, that being Ty Fire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Tyvar 2, JB Bull, Jada the Badada, The Ghost of Izuba, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Casparian, Jared Beanham at the highest tier on my YouTube, Royal Gamer 7 and Blasco, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye. Anusta. Man, it's so interesting in this conversation because like we have to deal with the fact in our head that like this character isn't like actually, it doesn't like. It's so interesting with this conversation because we have to deal with the fact in our head that this character that we loved isn't real, but also at the same time too, we look at Nozomi and always see this character as her as well, you know, as like a manifestation of that. Yeah, this can only be difficult for Takumi in this sense as well. Like, how can you forget this character that, like, again, even though she wasn't real, was such a huge part of our life, of Takumi's life?